right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone. Reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
All hands! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
Behind me, Lord Rossfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
About that offer, Gav?
How are we doing, Nick?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
What did you do it for that next time? So if you fancy giving us a push, you lazy old sack of die.
Oh? I haven't got this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
Move like the coffers, you curs. With elder pay and outstanding fan going first.
Let's try.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man. But a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my eyes. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through a maiden's veins. These foes will not fall. As they do.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it! Now, mate!
All right, engine full ahead!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Krieger of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigor's gas!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! Hard a starboard!
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Cut him down! There's more!
it at last! First time a butcher's blow.
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
to Joshua.
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the light. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off the chains. Rise. Thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back! I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. My life to those I love. And I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. that we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. But there's
I struggled to...
I see your uncle.
He stayed with the... After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And we're to join him there when we're ready to...
You sure that's wise?
Show me a city where that isn't true.
We're running out. We've done our best to shore up that idol. Still.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Clive. What is it that you wish to learn? Study it well, Clive. Here's the latest information I have.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk. Come back. Stew's awfully thin these days.
Don't tell me we've run out of peppy or nuts and all.
So what do I owe the honor? Yeah. Oh. Clever girl, that one. What do you want? last you a good while. Anything else?
Stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect? Those are abandoning their fields and
There's no...
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
Canva lost? It can't be true. Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
How was she?
With Canva in the hands of Akasha.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm work. It's got a verbiage that, let's just say, it only myth trouble it, and I...
If it's for the good of the... Oh, so...
You've got a couple of...
Awful to this smell.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional. Transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected...
So you want me to...
That's it. We're only three. There's one up Am and another in the Silent South over in Dalmekia.
All right.
It'll do.
So, she don't need sails or oars, but she's still the fastest ship on the sea.
How are you feeling, Josh?
Better.
But not nearly as well as you should. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every...
And what would you have had me do? Yet still, it was the king could have ended me at any moment. But...
Yeah.
Oh, it was only one man established his dominance that day, and that man... I'm sorry, brother. It's just... I have perhaps the...
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps you will be returning to Waloed.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few. You will.
Of course.
Set on leaving up?
How long will it take us to get...
Dunno, about the same amount of... maybe less, if your uncle can find... All depends on where we're put...
Yes. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look.
The Professor?
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsmen.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey.
Your brother's body won't take much more.
I do. Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris.
I'm afraid not. My job, actually. When she heard what...
Did she?
Following up. Once they'd settled in. The bearers you helped liberating
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by... I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already...
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
What
bad news?
About Dravost. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but Zoltan and the Doris sent a few curse breakers. If something ain't done soon...
I won't let that...
Didn't think he...
Does Blackthorn...
I thought it might be better if he did. You reckon we should...
No.
Yeah, well... How do you split the sea?
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Please tell me you've come to take...
I'm not here for Mid.
Then why not ask Molly if you...
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, and we're going to need...
Preferably one that won't see...
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed... Very little is known of... We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed... If there is anywhere...
Then tell us what we will find.
But no split...
All right. But interrupt me. Barnabas Tharm. The one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive?
Do you think you can get us back?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? But then, if it was...
Well said. Thank you, lady.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what...
Probably more Mid. I'll fetch Joshua.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What will it be today? How may I help you today? Study it well, Clive.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Well, what do you expect?
Come on. Run like the wind. Time to fight. Damn it. The whole village has turned. Back to the stables, girl. Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia. I'll need to deal with these ones first. This is it. Nora should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
How do? Thanks very much. There you go. Much obliged. Take care out there, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. There. Let's get this stall set.
Nearly done.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashi jaws couldn't hurt me.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandicoot can't move.
I'd like you to take seeds for plant. I'll keep but if he's poor, as of though they've lived there. Small wonder they. And if you're Sir Wade.
All right.
Thanks, there. Not the most. Better that than. And chocobos love them too.
I'll take.
Anyway, I'll go.
I'm sure you.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Looking for shelter. Colours too. Come on inside. I'll introduce you to Martha.
It's been a pleasure.
I'll give your offer some...
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's...
You. I heard you were out here.
Of course. And it had to be me. She's no fool.
That was her just so.
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to North, she's dangerous, Sid.
Then I'm going. I'll take care of the escort.
The Baum archers, soon to break camp. The Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own...
Ah, what brings...
I deliver.
These are Martha's keen... I jest, of course, but they...
Martha was hoping he might, so that they'll...
That's... These bearers had only recently... They know... Unless we teach... Not that much. It's about time... Unfortunately...
The Horde! They're coming.
Time it all. Gather the men in...
Yes, sir.
The Horde.
We don't have the...
Now you're out.
Precisely.
What if you...
You mean the
So wait. Though they may not...
You're right. I will. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool! Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was number...
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord Rossfield?
So what's the plan?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of... Upon engaging with the Akashic, each...
You're going to lure them?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the... By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, with luck, that point will be the village, and for you...
A sound plan. But I'd say you have both in abundance, please.
Ha!
Sir Wade!
Then you know what we work together, each shielding the other, that... For
Rosaria!
And I will do it.
Suppose we'd better do...
Right.
The calm before the... And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
It's over.
Looks like that's the luck.
Lord Rushfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic code.
All the better. So wait.
Hard to say. I could order it.
No. You stay here. I'll go after the... Join me, Owen.
If you're... May the found...
Next one's mine. I might not know one.
Let's go.
There it is. With me, Torgal.
Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield.
It's dead.
Thank the we were able. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it.
We saved. Thank you, my friends.
No, Sway, you brought us together.
We never had, but now we do.
Forgive her, but there's no... We're free men. We have to...
And we shall. This is our...
They'll have us.
Come on.
This village...
They're not slaves.
No, your father, and I believe if he was...
I believe you.
I shall remain. After all, this is my home.
I think you'll... But you should be... I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which,
Can we continue?
Of course. As Rosaire...
Indeed we...
And Clive, come by the... I ain't paid you...
All right.
Lord Rossfield, clearing the... There's once, since that day there have been more than a few, when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy, but every time to be a sheep. Know that whatever trials...
So wait, you have all... I know that and indeed...
Thank you, I know the rest.
Here, it's luck. Not only did...
I just did.
And it's take it.
Thank you, Ma.
And a home...
Well, it was you.
I know that, but I never stopped. Though I suppose... You know, bearers know there's...
I take...
Well, in fact, that's... He showed up at the stables. Founder knows what he thought I was doing. Me, I thought he was a new constable. And before I knew it, the cheeky old told me I was giving them relief, but not free. Right under my skin. Do you know what he... And then I did the same.
And you were?
Well, we both were just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became our... He certainly did...
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambition, which is why those of us who follow in their...
Suppose you... And if we don't man, good thing we've got a few... It's all... Anyway, better get back to work. The least of...
That sounds like... Come on. Good. How did Doris...
We've waited long enough.
Back to...
With all haste. I presume you're... We've suffered too many delays.
Yes.
Oh, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
So much for you.
You'll I surrender.
Cid!
Ah. You know... But casting your lot...
Better fighting for a cause. I'm sorry, Cid. This woman, my former master, she raised me like a daughter.
It wasn't all terrible. You were always so eager to learn. But you... How about it?
I never swore to liberate the bearers of this farewell. Must.
You always were. Perhaps that's the...
What do you want to do?
I am not the killer she wanted me, and she no longer has friends in high places.
All right.
I am.
And I should head back to the hideaway.
Welcome back, Cid. Doris's message just arrived.
With any luck, they'll... Oh, and...
I'd been hoping as much. So the slaver she's been arrested, by the way, and she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire can't have been easy.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite... Anyway.
Keep up the good work.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect? Was there a bad...
I have no reason to assume other.
Clive, you must listen to this.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity, and what I discovered appears to agree?
You will recall that my quest to uncover but while I've always known it to be important, now, however...
Master Clive, have you ever in your... I would think not, but there was once a time when the faith flourished. The oldest known hints of its dogma remain embedded in...
Wait. You said it waned on Storm.
Religious monuments are often torn, but if no new faith, and so, you see now...
It would appear the past, though in this case, it would not... I am relieved to discover...
I shall guard it with...
Joshua, I need to speak to everyone.
Right away.
If it please your grace, might I one day borrow the Chronicles? For a short while.
Of course. Lawsman Hippocrates. You need but ask.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I...
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, so instead we'll disembark on the... I say we, but... It's highly likely the entirety of Ash, as well as Slow Armor. Only Josh and a scout.
You bet you are. Might still borrow some of...
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat if you sense any danger at all.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. The ship ain't going nowhere.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear attempting...
Don't worry. You'll be needing
But if there are no questions...
Of course.
Please, Your Grace. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Yote. Is it...
My lord, yeah. It's your brother, though he does his best to hide it. The Legion...
I had feared.
There are certain elixirs...
But
His Grace's case is severe. So I consulted with Talia, and thankfully a recipe was found, and our supply... Unless we can secure more My lord.
For Joshua. So...
A rare... It grows only where the ether is... We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. The search continues.
So it's only that you can't reach it?
Well...
Then I shall go. You've yet to find another source, besides.
Well, Stonerwort is easily identified. I shall remain here.
Finished. So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Anyone without a blade, come and get one. Sharpest edge in Dravost, guaranteed.
Clive!
And the account.
Mostly off to the north. Told old Snotty to... Enough for the village.
Well done.
Welcome. I never... Who'd have thought that the savior keen to help us?
I am.
Before you could sneak... Blackthorn.
Oh.
One of the scouts, unlike my best mate who'd... Slow down. Long enough that your idea...
Don't listen to him.
But that ain't the... Vulcan. He left it to me. The best... Look, if someone's got talent, you should let them practice. Our master wasted half his life. So you're what? Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. I may be a selfish...
What you had...
Even if it...
Enough. You can finish beating each other.
Fine, yeah.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough. Still... You,
We can't afford...
Right, you are. Don't want any... Oh, and...
Akashic on the move.
How close?
Within sight. The wash.
Good idea.
Understood. I'm prepared to...
Well, let's hope you don't. That's it. Once the scouts are inside, no heroic...
August Trot. The people here are...
I'm going out. Start work on the gators.
And if they kill...
You evacuate. They won't come. Take good...
Leave it to me, and...
All right. Which one of you's first? Is that it? Apparently not. Not getting past me.
question it. Did I miss any?
Man alive! As many...
Only all?
Yeah, one or two did try to
Good.
In time, yeah.
Sid, enough to give those Akashic, but most...
I'm afraid there's no getting, meaning that any living thing would...
And that's if the flood... I hate to say it.
That, with ether floods springing up all over, will fortify, and I'll see that...
All right.
As for you, that's twice you, so...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I...
Too bloody right. I always... You leaving, and from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd have been the...
Finally, I hope you see the sense of it.
Alive, perhaps. Our work used now. It's not about the crop. I wouldn't send my sons. I've kept working. Only the average castle apprentice has as much passion. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of yours.
That's a kind offer. There's people who trust their lot. But that doesn't mean I could... Let's see if we can't.
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty...
I never thought...
I'd say that went pretty well.
Even better.
Sid.
And this is?
A token, but... Designs for a certain sort.
Now, hold on. There's a reason, though. I'll admit your cinders making the engraving, and they're not just...
Have you forgotten what... I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer between the two of us.
Clive, you wouldn't mind...
As long as he can...
Right.
Lord Rosfield.
Perhaps. Have you learned anything?
Little and
I see.
Be assured, even now...
Fallen ruins.
Indeed. As if protect.
Secrets.
Should our mayhap it would please...
Would that be possible?
Of course. Perchance you are... I was due to visit my if you would consent...
All right.
They will... Might I say... It will lead...
Thank you.
I wish you...
Fly, Ambrosia. Enough of you, are there? Bet we're all ready. Ready, go? You deserve a rest. Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Yeah! Should have stayed in the park. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our
Who are you?
Ah,
I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with thanks to them, and to you.
You call them your brothers? Might still... Surely they serve it.
We are charged a duty of the high...
And you think your dead brother...
I know they would. They now.
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That is... May the firebirds flame.
It's one thing to lay down your life. Another. But for us...
Ah.
Aye, here.
My thanks. I shall study them. And...
Cyril, losses which could have been avoided. Were these your...
No. Every Undying devotes his life to the service.
Even when death is...
My lord, the Undying have served the Phoenix for count. We live to serve them.
Cyril, but allow me to offer you, it does not further the cause of the Phoenix. Provide your survey parties with an escort. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix. Please.
I thank you, if you will permit me to and we of the Undying, as first shield to the Phoenix.
I do.
Then we are of the same...
Everything's back the way it was. I don't know how.
Take that, you naughty...
Cluck?
I just wanted to see how the town... All is absolutely one...
And firmly at the helm. Just...
Are you a lord? They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil.
It's the mayor of... But if... Speaking of... Maybe a...
May there...
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie... And they have fought... And they grow...
We'll fight them, won't we?
Of course. The longer we have... Our life...
How could I...
Vic...
I'll...
What's the difference between a lord and a man?
A league of outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in doubt.
Ah,
I thought...
I did. And having worked a scent.
You're not the...
What?
He asked him, and he said...
Then there are more but we must.
All right.
There's one up.
Leave it with me. Ready, go? Yeah!
Those ne'er-do-wells want to ban.
All right. That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
better let...
Sid. Ah,
No, but...
No.
What is it?
The Holt. They're saying that...
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. Some of the children's... And when Lubor... And without a...
But that's not...
It is. If he's a bearer, and if he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. Still. All those people see...
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here.
You're right.
And now, when I made it a habit to keep a crystal... Well,
We're sorry, but we just...
there's nothing to be... All that matters... Look at him. All lies, I'll wager.
Once people make up that we need to do something, convince the people not to let their prejudices block.
You're right.
I'm glad you... I'm a doubt you had to make. Thane, Lord.
I'll do it. Lubor, I can't
And that...
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
He knew all along that he was... Forgive me for disturbing.
As have I. The rumors...
He'll never be man.
But what of his wares? In this, at least, he's done the town a certain...
Leniency,
I'm sorry, my lord, but...
So what do you propose?
perhaps, and they will
The townsfolk have made...
Nor I.
You never know.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers? I assume... But...
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into...
No, and you're a...
But Lub...
Rosina, that steal to yourself. Rather an ironic one, but I do not doubt, and so must I be. And now, I must embrace my new role of... For only united can they hope... I'll need to make a...
Don't go, Lube. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones.
How could it possibly... The least you can do...
It would not...
Over. And so just like that. I thought... But it seems you...
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me? Ah, but where am... Right then. I have packing.
If there's anything...
I'll...
What's happened? The guards at the gate are all right, old man.
Clive.
That is good.
Yes. But I still have much, and you couldn't do me a...
What is it this time?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravan, find out exactly...
All right.
Thanks, Clive.
I know.
No buts up.
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me the talks with the... I've reached an agreement with us, though prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered it, but the consortium offered double what we...
And you had no opportunity?
None at all.
Elle? I saw Vonnie.
And with good...
But I thought we were the only one. How did the consortium even find out?
It's not so surprising. This isn't over. The consortium will have to... I'm going to...
Alone?
Are you offering? How kind. You go to Cashlock. Even if I fail, someone needs to prepare...
Oh, and that's... Well... From meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it. She means to stay with us then. I can't...
You have to trust...
You're right. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, so I bid you... I'll gather my men and leave for... You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar. Then, I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Would not feel anything to give.
When are they gonna let us through?
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia. Thanks, girl. I hope I didn't... Did you arrange just...
Here they are.
You wish to consult?
I did. It's about... We had all but finished making arrangements to buy...
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you, and so we...
I did not hesitate. I am simply not... But what is done is done.
Alas, you are too... We rarely take on such unconventional... The bearers belong to him.
Who is your
A trader from a most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed. That's what you get when you deal with...
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the... They pay good money for bearers, not fit for the knacker's yard.
That does sound... No matter then. If they've already left out... And with it...
My associates will be...
I'm sorry you...
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to... I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be in... As soon as he left, I sent my own off...
So you know...
No. I entertained the but I was a fool to think they wouldn't find...
You tried.
I did. But they deserved... I wanted so...
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts have come down from the... Theo and the others are trying to hold... They need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Cloud. I'll gather some men and...
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming. Ready, girl? Faster!
Back to the stables, girl.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the... just...
Okay. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Where are you, Theo? Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. alive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore! Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Elle.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
No! Theo! Theo!
That was... His first instinct was always to...
And now he's gone because I sent him
It wasn't against... He was ready to do whatever it took to...
to live my... He ne-
What exactly? You once told me, Theo.
We grew up in Canva. We were born, and I was chosen. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo, a late bloomer. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until my parents tried to drive him out before they could.
Theo told me he clearly admired your devotion, but he said you deserved a better life than this. Just as you freed him from...
I would be lying if I said how much easier my life and devoted myself. But I have never... Being with my brother meant more. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night. He was never a bird. If anything...
You weren't, Eloise. That he had always been great, and that he wanted to repay you, but neither you nor Theo, wait. You did, and you always would.
You're right. It was so weak. Oh, Theo. I know we can make a difference here. I need nothing, so I'll carry on, bringing smile. And to Theo, this is the...
I've made it to continue help.
Thank you. Let's go on.
The Dominion's all but done for.
And it's lucky we stayed here.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line?
What else can I do?
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful, he'll undo all the danger.
Ah, my ward.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of... Not that any of those things still exist.
And what does he want?
He wants to a foundation of... He's already secured the support of the various...
He would rob the...
Believe me. I have...
What does Captain... When the town was under attack, it was...
How? A man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire, Philippe's comrades. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the No. But given the mood around town, mutiny, Clive, would you for your services to Northreach? And unlike Philippe, well...
I'll see what I...
Thank you.
Tell me then, in the garrison.
Oversee.
All right. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You got some business with the...
No, actually. I was hoping I might be...
We're under orders not to let... But you should be all right. Wait here.
So, and I shall... tell me.
Neither, Your Eminence.
Ah, you are worried yet you needn't be. A pride of place, in fact, but no more. For
why here you are?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape, which is more than can be. The Empire wants for a capital, with Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to, we need only build. Plans are soon enough. These thralls...
I fear you underestimate how... Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach.
The people will... If Sandbreck is to be one whose that is why this... So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so. And yet, there are those who...
I suspect...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire...
And in yours, is that what Greek...
Do not take her name.
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really... It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
That's so cool.
All right there.
Just your opinion. I wondered what you...
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the foot. And now he's trying to drive us out completely. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town...
The Dominion's all but done for.
And it's lucky we stayed.
I've been hearing a lot of...
Nothing going around, and with hardly a word...
I take it...
As far... Just need his...
Sell anything today?
As much as you, I'll wager.
The garrison salvaged what they could from more, but...
That grain won't last us.
A question. What do you think of...
You build a life for yourself somewhere, Ernie. If he thinks he will do. Whatever it...
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers? Enough of you, are there? Safe. That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
The Dominion's all but done for.
Then it's lucky we stayed here.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line. What else can I do?
Excuse me, I wondered if you'd
I mean, look, the traders might not like having the screws put on them. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the... And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another...
It's not only control of the garrison he wants.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think? I think.
A whole day to dry some blood.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Do you think that's a...
It's not. All I know is that, look, no one likes once that.
One at a time now.
You're the one who's...
On the Dame's behalf, yes. What do you think of his...
I'm a soldier, mate. Listen, I've got nothing but respect. That's where my loyalty... If the Duke...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
None worth mention.
Captain.
For you? Thank you, Phil. How can I help?
I wanted to ask, do you intend to...
To tell you, it's my sworn duty as a captain of the...
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a...
That's right.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's...
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people I... Well, thanks again.
Seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Were you able...
I was.
Well, though I doubt it will come as they deserve to be heard.
Sadly, I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on. Needless to say, they themselves are soldiers, meanwhile, and not just...
I thought as had I sworn to protect Sambrack, I dare say I too would want nothing. Thank you.
I don't know about...
What happened to you?
I handed it in. Told the lads I wished them well.
But...
Because I realized not following some nobleman's protecting. I honestly don't, but I'm certain. And when they do come, we need to... With you to lead, it was you who found... There's no point following order.
Indeed.
Oliver, that has always... We have only to thank you, Philippe.
Anything. Speaking of standing together, would you... I fear his eminent...
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the...
Them, especially with men like I, for my part, shall continue to work upon, but I suspect until then.
Until then?
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. Right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote.
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
We were just... It's funny. You remember commit the steel, meanwhile, and that whetstone from the out... And the final... A Teetna now. Right, to the...
The sword to...
It's... thank you.
So? You'll take, but we're off.
A list of
Zoltan.
We reckon with those items there.
That's a weapon.
I was hoping.
One legend at a time.
Good idea. No more drink. Something for you, dear. Anything else? Trouble with your gear, or... What if that? I'll keep the forge up.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
How was she? The Enterprise.
Sir. Good, thank...
Oh,
Nay. She's a beauty.
You sick?
It's...
All those you could have and I reckon it's a mess.
Stretch.
Wow.
Sir. Thank you.
Shh. And I wanted to get... Can't think of any... Maybe one day.
Uh-huh.
She don't need sails or oars, but she's still the fastest ship on the sea.
Yes, I'm sure it...
I'm very glad.
You and His Grace, you think only of...
No more than you.
But I beg you...
I'll keep that in mind.
I wasn't expecting you back. You earned this. All done?
There's something...
Not at all, honestly. Just wanted to let you know.
I'll hold it.
Clive, coin purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. And be thankful you got that much. Is that all? The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect?
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
fight. Thanks, Gal. We're not going to outrun this one. Stay close, Torgal.
should have picked on someone your own size.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it. Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Walud.